Hey, we got Drewz Views here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today it's time for the penultimate episode of My Hero Academia Season 2, which is called Katsugi Bakugo Origin. So I think we've had a couple of Origin title episodes before. Usually, like Todoroki had one, I believe. Usually it means we might see a little bit flashback, a little history of the character, and then how they're going to act moving forward, or some point in the episode they make some decision to, like with Todoroki, I think he made a decision to go along kind of with what his father wants for now, not really side with him, but learn what he can from him, use both sides of his power, fire, ice, whatever. For Bakugo, I don't know, if I was kind of thinking last time, or wondering, is the decision going to be something like he's actually going to side a little bit with Midoriya in this fight against All Might that's going to be this episode, despite how much he dislikes him, knowing that, he needs to do something to actually be the best one day. He needs to make some decision like that. I don't know. It could be. Anyway, I'm assuming that, this fight, the final student-teacher practical exam here is going to be the bulk of the episode. I'm just gonna go over real quick. I got a character list here of all the hero class characters. I don't think there's any type of spoilers on this because it just says what their quirks are and what their names are, and we know all the quirks now from these trials they've done. I just want to run through it because there's still a couple names I need to try to remember. Midoriya and Bakugo are up top, of course. Uraraka and Aida are next. So Araraka, had the 13 battle, kind of won by accident sort of thing. She was with the French guy. Oh, he's not on the list yet. Aida won his, of course. Most of the students won. I think there's only 4 students that failed so far. Then Todoroki comes next on the list. He was with Momo, of course. Kirishima is the hardening one. He was in the first one. He lost. He failed. Ran out of energy. S2E24 is next. Frappy, she's getting a lot of play this season. Seems like she's one of the smartest, most capable hero students. So of course she defeated. I need a teacher list up now too. The one that had made copies of himself. Then Momo. Okay, yeah, she's creation is her quirk, of course. She had the whole episode about her. Mineta Minoru, grape juice. He finished out the last one with a victory to Recovery Girl's great surprise. Kaminari is the electrical guy. He failed. Couldn't find his way out of it. He was against the principal. Jiro Kyoka, who is this one? Oh, she's the earphone jack. She was up against Mr. Microphone. Yep. They won. Dark Shadow, Tokoyami Fumakagi was with Afrapi. Mina Ashido, yeah. She lost with Kaminari. Quirk is acid, right? That's right. Aoyama Yuga, he's the French guy with the belly button laser. Yeah, he was with, that I mentioned he was with Uraraka. Do you like him? Then Dupla Arms, Shoji Mesudo, he was with the Invisible Girl, and they defeated the shooting teacher. Isaro Hanta, Tape, yeah, he was with Mineta in the last one. Ojiro Mashashiro, he has the tail quirk, the prehensile tail. He was with Aida. All right, I'm remembering all these. Koda Koji, he talks to animals. People didn't think he could talk at all, I guess. He's super shy or whatever, but he did physically speak to those bugs to get them to attack. Hagakure Toru, Invisible Girl, right? I just mentioned her. And Sato Rikido. So he was in the first one with Kirishima, and they failed. Also ran out of energy. He has a Sugar Rush quirk. All right. So that was the student list. It's good for me to help remember all these again. I'll see if I can get all the names, or at least remember all the quirks next time I see each of them. But yeah, I'm going to roll into this Bakugo episode. I'm gonna see how him and his good old frenemy slash the hero of the show, Midoriya, take on All Might. Let's check it out. Let's see where they are with this battle. Yeah, I think Midoriya kind of stole his move. Ouchie. Yeah, they gotta work together.
緑谷爆豪チーム
言わなくちゃ。僕とカッチャンはカッチャンこの試験つまりヴィランの戦闘能力を鑑みて
I don't think Bakugo's gonna run.
場合ヴィランはオールマイトででまっすぐ進めば
ぶっ倒した方がいいに決まってんだろうがどうして疲弊したとこ俺がぶっ潰す
で意識が
Now, interestingly, that could kind of work, maybe, given how All Might, what's going on with All Might, but Kacchan doesn't
オー
actually
ル
know
マイトに
that.
勝つなんて
これ以上しゃべら
チームワークだね。
私が行くぞ
聞いてってカッチャン
だから
How does the school pay for all that? He's being a villain.
だなどと考えていると痛いはヴィランだかかって俺にさせずすんだ言われねえでも腹が私をマジで倒す気しかないようだそんな弱連打じゃ緑谷少年チームを置いてに
なんでヒーロー殺しを
くらいどけ
オールマイト。片や逃げのいオールマイ
Former
トは
doesn't
神にも
respect
等
him
しい。
enough.
このことはよく知らないが、センスの持ち主。
カッチャンだから正面からぶつかって勝て
それが
やっぱかっけえよオールマイトなおさらここでの戦闘は
あなただ
Ouch.
4対1絶対もほらここ
There's a dinosaur.
には絶対勝つんだよなでもそうだと君は絶対僕が憧れた
あるよ緑谷少年の急成長だろ10の力成長速度が同じわかるか
Still teaching him a little bit.
だってまだいくらでも成長できるんだでもそれはあのクソの力だ足だな
負けた方
So, Midoriya punched him.
が来るとはしかし重いな
That's right, I forgot they had where teachers weighed themselves down with stuff.
カッチャン僕にはオールマイトに勝つ算段も前に僕を使うくらいしてみろよ君じゃないかよっちゃんに言いつけてるよっちゃんお前らが俺にぶつか
Yeah,
った
he
んだ
bumped him. I knew he was gonna say that.
一番すげえヒーロー最後に勝った君が諦
ねえぞクソナードどう逃げ隠れても戦闘は避けられねえ内力じゃびくともしねえのはさっき少年はどこだどこを見てんだだったか
So he's got a plan.
めえなんかとじゃあゼロ距離でさなるほど
That's one of the Kacchan's weapons.
肩が
Yeah.
使ってたのか走れほら
つって10番即席にしちゃいいじゃないか
They didn't handcuff him though, did they?
敗した軌道の上に重ねたことで軽減し
That sounds familiar.
二人とも本来なら剣追走イフお互い様々な思いが積もり重なったままではいいのかわからなくなってるんだもあるまいがきっとこの協力がいつか勝利先生
Uh-oh.
スケートなんか無駄にか ゲート前から俺らの
Only one has to go through? I thought they both did.
下げやがってどんなアホがあれでくたばるはずねえだろクソ
それで何を驚いてるんだ
Did you just get destroyed the gauntlet? Oh, damn.
これでも重りのせいで立ち向かうただ話だぞ
Yeah.
耐久力も対峙して改めてわかる
You're gonna get another flashback.
大壁最
緑谷少年引き離しつつ脱出ゲートを破壊したことでその最大火力も
うるせえ
Episode's not over, so something's gonna happen.
まだこんな勝ち方しか
Throw him through the gate. Yep. New Hampshire. First time we've heard that one. So the first time an anime has ever mentioned New Hampshire, I wouldn't be surprised.
バカだったぜなかったわ最火力
Yeah, what are you sitting there for, Deku?
岩かじ込みのてめえよがどかせカイはオールマイトは僕をその隙を
寝てな爆豪少年
Uh-oh.
トラウマもんでね
Oh, yeah, I guess Recovery Girl got on him about letting Midoriya do that.
自分をねじ曲げててなんで
Fighting till the end. Come on, Midoriya.
行かせんぞしまって望むんだ
He can't reveal himself over to the students are watching.
僕ってやつは
一人でゲートを抜けていればクリア思いっきり殴ったね初めからそうだったよその時君はそういう人間だった
What's gonna happen in the final episode?
ございますリカバリーガール
What position he's in.
加減知らないねだよ特に緑谷の腰これ目覚めないだろ
くなったな緑谷少年君たちはまだまだ強くなれる
And I bet they will.
進んだ人ヒーローに必要なものを教えられた人自分の無力さを知に向けて進む人
Yeah, so are those four like fail it? Like, are they gonna
期末試験は終了した
get kicked out of class or? I'm assuming not, but
気になりますか信楽戸村
oh, back here.
地で持ちきりだぜ何かでけえこと
そいつらは写真で見てたが生で見ると
You're one to talk there, buddy. Oh, right, these were the disciples of Stan. Are they
奴らが見
were
たび動き出す
inspired by Stan? We saw them in another episode.
力を増して
I don't know if there's an end credit here. Nope. Alright, so it's looking like the final episode will be maybe a bridge into season 3 with the villains here doing something. Maybe these two kids are gonna attack at the school or something, or attack somewhere that the hero students have to fight them, or a portion of them, maybe Deku or someone. Well, I don't know, him and Kacchan are, depending on the time frame, I don't think they're gonna be back in action for a while. But yeah, I guess the plan is working that All For One has... Wait, no, that's another thing I've got to remember. All For One is the guy, One For All is the power, or is it vice versa? Well, whatever. The villain, his plan was to use kind of Stan to get people, like disciples of him, or get people who see how charismatic he was. The goal he has, which interesting, this time they kind of, Kacchan and Deku saw that in All Might's eyes, or Deku did at least, they both recognized how he was acting as a villain, how intimidating he was, but Kacchan related it Deku related it directly to the look in Stan's eyes when they were fighting. But anyway, the villain's plan, yeah, that's the first step, I think, getting people on their side like that. They're just using Stan, basically. They don't have the same ideology as he does, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be something to do with the next episode there, the finale. But this one, yeah, as expected, was all about the fight against All Might. We did get some flashbacks with Kacchan, not as many as I thought necessarily, but it was Deku remembering how he looked at All Might on TV, and then how he never gave up. So it is like how kind of All Might was saying internally at the end of like their relationship with each other. They're even confused about how to act or about how it is, like, based on all this history and new developments. Because like Kacchan did seem to regret saying that he would rather lose than win because of Deku. So he basically even admitted that, and then did work together, even though it's still in his own way, very begrudgingly, or shouting insults at him the whole time. But yeah, I mean, I guess that, yeah, there's a reason why he's one of the more powerful students, because of his explosive power. And those are some crazy explosions. That's why it does seem like he could be more of a villain, like if he chose to go that way. But I'm assuming that won't happen. But yeah, and the gauntlets are just like kind of keeping the power in almost. But he's like, I need to take risks. That was cool, and All Might just shattered him. That was cool that Deku used the one too in the surprise attack. I wouldn't have thought that would happen. Yeah, but of course then Deku goes back for him, punches All Might. And it was interesting also what Recovery Girl was saying to you about like this one, Deku idolizes him too much, which is true to a degree. And because that's the type of person he is, I think that's part of the issue with Kacchan against him anyway, that he considers him such a nerd and everything. Like, he doesn't like that type of attitude that Deku has, along with a lot of other things too, but that's definitely part of it, I think, is kind of like try hard in nature. So yeah, but also interesting, I think, that I wonder if like the students watching the fight, they didn't really get into it, but like, did they think All Might just kind of let them off the hook at the end, or just kind of sandbagged at the end there to let, you know, Deku punch him and drag out Kacchan? Because that's another thing too, I didn't remember hearing till this time that only one has to pass through the gate. I'm sure they said it, but because like last time, you know, Mineta pulled Saru through at the end when he was unconscious. Like, I guess he didn't need to do that. Well, anyway, looks better visually, I guess, but more triumphant. But yeah, with All Might, I wonder what people are thinking that don't know that, because it seemed like All Might really did want to stop them. But after he got punched by Deku, he realized he might transform back, or it did really hurt him. So he had to let them go, is what I think happened. But yeah, people don't know that, though they're students, so I wonder if they thought, yeah, I don't know. Will they get into that? Maybe not. Everyone just seemed pretty excited that they won. So I wonder if they will. Obviously, this doesn't fix the relationship. We'll see what happens too, but I wonder if they will work together better in the future, if Kacchan will begrudgingly work with them or something, or it's obviously they're still going to be rivals in terms of the number one spot. But it's good. It is like, we do keep seeing it again from Deku. Like, he will finally stand up for himself, especially when he heard the thing from Kacchan about giving up. Like, giving up to Kacchan, I guess his whole drive is winning, being the best, no matter how bad of a spot you're in. You're going to come out on top. That's being a hero to him. And to Deku, it's like never giving up, always trying the hardest to succeed. I mean, it's not the same attitude, obviously, but it is, those drives are fairly similar to a degree, of like the never giving up aspect. But yeah, Deku obviously hates when people start giving up on themselves, like we saw the Todoroki fight in the tournament and everything like that. So yeah, we'll see how things go, but I enjoyed the episode. All Might's always pretty fun, especially when he's playing as a villain. New Hampshire Smash. So yeah, I'll be back next time for the season 2 finale. Looking forward to it, seeing how they set up the next season here. Do join me back for that one. Do comment, like, subscribe, any of that. And until then, I'm up out of here. Peace.
終わりだ。